Is it time to get up and go and do stuff now? Or should we just stay here? Because it's nice and warm. Good day. Today is our 19th wedding anniversary.
It was sunny the other day we got married. We didn't get married here anyway, but...
Yes. So it's Easter weekend, it's a Saturday. We were going to go and have lunch at the coast, but there was lots of traffic jams.
And the weather.
And the weather. So we're off to our favourite restaurant, La Terrasse, for lunch. We would have liked to have gone on holiday, but we thought no.
And we're not going to be on their terrace either.
No. Well, happy anniversary. After our glorious lunch, I am being treated like a queen. I am being treated to some shopping at Mr. Bricolage. And why am I being treated to shopping at Mr. Bricolage?
Because you're worth it.
Is it not because it's an offer day?
You're right, 15% off. But you're worth it.
Oh, good. Feels so good. And look at that, there's savings to be had. So one of the things that we've come here for today is to look at wallpaper to go along one of the corridors and to also go down part of the staircase. Want white wallpaper, like it a little bit thick. I wouldn't mind a pattern, but I don't want anything too patterny because I want to paint it. So we're in this section at the moment, and yeah, this is a living hell. You know, we survived 19 years of marriage. Can we survive?
19 years in one day.
Yeah. Okay, that's a no-no. That's just going to absorb paint. So's that, so's that, so's that. Now you can buy plain paper to paint over, and it comes in different thicknesses. And we need it to be a little bit thick, just to cover up some of the multitude of sins that are poking out the walls. Again, it's quite thin though, isn't it?
It does, I mean, it says covers cracks, yes, well it would do. Fire retardant, wonderful, no abuse, the application, great.
We've now come through to the wallpaper section, and we've found something that could be a possibility that's in budget, that we could still paint, that would look quite good. Come on, show everyone you're fine.
Which one have you chosen for?
Well, the one that you picked for a change.
I haven't picked anything.
Reversing, reversing, reversing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Well, it's $8.90 a roll.
That's why that's white, that's beige, that's grey.
Here, brother. I like the thickness of it. It's plain, and yeah, well,
it's a good price.
There's no reason why we couldn't paint it, is there?
No.
Well, let's do that then. It's a lot cheaper than that absorbent gash we saw around there. It's simple, decision made, and it's called attractive, isn't it? It's just like you. Oh, we are now all the way in the knob section. What knobs are you grasping? How much are they?
50 euros.
Can we not get a more exciting knob?
Would you like a black knob? Would that be more interesting?
You know what they say. I don't know. Is there a way that we can get something more exciting off the internet for a similar price?
No, more money.
Because these are
that's replacing what we've got with new versions of what we've got.
I know, but these are just boring knobs.
Unless you'd like, what? Yeah, but there's only so much. Handles rather than knobs.
No, I like a knob. While I'm in the paint section, just to give you a rough idea on how much paint costs over here, a lot of all of these tubs are all about 50 euros. Some of them are even 60 euros plus, depending on the type of brand of paint. And yeah, I just thought it might be worthwhile giving you a bit of a price indication. What a wonderful trip that was. I feel like we're reaching the height of romance for the day. Oh. Aww.
I've got to be the best husband you've ever had, haven't I?
Well, yeah, you're pretty much the only one. It's great.
Technicality.
Aw.
Well, I've had a couple of days off, which is nice. Need to get back at it though, so I'm getting back at it. Look, got a new shiny ladder. Yay! And that's not just a bit of frivolous spend. Let me show you the old one. It has served us very well, but unfortunately, its feet are knackered. So to protect the newly sanded floors, we have to put it on cardboard. So we've upgraded over the weekend to a nice new shiny step ladder with feet. First job of the day, use the ladder to get up there to put some paint on. Well, that's the first coat on and it's drying really quickly, so I'll probably go and make myself a coffee, and by the time I come back up it will be time for the second coat. Second coat of paint is on, it's dry, looking good. Before we do too much more decoration in here, there's something in there I need to get on with. Yes, it's my spaghetti junction cupboard. You will see that I have a jumble of wires there and another jumble of wires there, and a lot of them go up. And about time we got that all sorted out. It's been one of those jobs that I'll get round to it. Everything is labelled. I just need to tidy it up, hide it, make this wall proper this side, make this into a cupboard. You can just tell how excited I am to be at this point. Well, I can't hang around and procrastinate all day, so I'm just getting on with things. I've got some recessed sort of junction boxes so I can get all the wires connected neatly. They have a cover, obviously, so you can access things, but they're hidden away, built into the wall. And what I'm doing at the moment, rather than trying to mount these in plasterboard, because I know that that'll just fall apart before I know it, I'm doing it in plywood. So I'm cutting some holes in plywood to set these into, which I'll then be able to take upstairs and fit. So I've cut one hole already, and luckily that fits. So I've just got two more to do. So that bit of wood is going to go there. I need to take apart and relabel and get all of those wires so they can come through the holes before I can fit the wood back. Time's ticking on today, and I'm not going to start that job because I'm not going to finish it today, so I'm going to leave it there. and carry on tomorrow.
Good morning. Welcome back to a new week in, I don't know, we'll call it the teal room for now. The colour is definitely banging. Anyway, I'm going to start off this morning by finishing off this ceiling rose. I'm just going to brush on some of this patina silver stuff, just to highlight some of the bumps on it. It'll look really good when there's a chandelier and it reflects this. As I say, it's just like a paste that you take a cloth and just brush on. I use this for the kitchen downstairs. Oh, good morning. There we go, a quick before for you. "25 minutes later, and wow, what a transformation. Wow, look at that. I'm very pleased with that. So hopefully this afternoon, Mr. Butcher will be able to take the scaffolding out of this room for me. Or we could just leave it there, because apparently it's really fashionable to just leave scaffolding in bits of your house. Anyway, I can work around that now for the moment. The next thing is getting rid of this pink. Pink and green should never be seen. All of the old woodwork in this room is two-tone. There's like a light, dusty yak colour, and there's a darker, dusty yak colour. It's faded, it doesn't go with the room. Yes, it did go with the original wallpaper that was in here. The original wallpaper was falling off the walls, it was mouldy. Yeah, we are renovating, we are not restorating. There's a difference between the two. A lot of you will know that. So yeah, it's time to go in with the paint on here. Now, just take a seat. This is going to be a shock to a lot of you. I'm going with a French paint that we have purchased in France. I rate this paint. It's Dulux Valentine. Peinture de qualité supérieure. Matte veloute. Again, finding matte paint over in France is actually quite hard to do. We are not sponsored, we sponsor ourselves. And I wonder what the colour could be. Blanc parfait. Perfect white. There's something a lot of you never expected from me, was it? Painting something white. There's an awful lot of woodwork in this room. Door number 1 and the frame. There's all of the skirting boards. Sadly, I know that the skirting boards are green. It's just not going. There's another door with all of the surround here. And there is 2 windows. And these, if you've seen it before, these are the most fiddly, annoyingest things on earth to paint. Why, I hear you ask? Because of all of these tiny little grooves that are in the woodwork. It's beautiful woodwork, it's clearly artisan, but yeah, there is just loads of little hidden crevices. Okay, so at one point I stopped filming because I got bored and it gets boring, white paint. I know, I've been in this room for many hours painting things white. I've managed to get one coat on both doors, this one and this one, which is a new door. I've also managed to get one lot of white on there and one lot of white on there. I really can't believe how long I've now been at this for, but yeah, this is going to need a second coat. It's what it is.
Good morning. It's time to get on with it, isn't it? So first thing first, power is going off. Well, as you can see, I do have one light working, which is powered from the house next door. I'm not sure that you're going to be able to see me do much here. Can you just imagine disconnecting wires and reconnecting them? And well, you've seen them before, so I wish I could go to the after just as quickly as this. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not going to be a quick job. I am going to make fastidious notes as to what goes where. I've got such a jumble. I've got some labelling to do with wires before I take them all apart, so that when I try and put them back together again, I know what they are. Hey, let's open this up and have a look. Definitely a day for these. I'm making good progress, insofar as I've taken all the wires apart, labelled them, and now fitted this wood. So yeah, fits in the junction boxes, pull the wires through, connect them all up, just like that. 1, 2, 3, 3 junction boxes with all the wires connected up. Got to go downstairs and turn the power on and check it all works. So that's all the lighting circuits reconnected and working. Hooray! And well, that's half the work. So I can get the covers on those and get them all labelled up. Got this side to think about now. Power has now been turned off. First job is get all of these wires labelled up so I know what they are. This is going to be a fun day. Just a quick update for you. I am making progress. Everything is labelled. I've cut this wood for putting junction boxes in, and I'm just sorting everything out. So almost at the stage where I'm going to start connecting things back together. That is everything connected up. Before I put the covers on, I'm going to go and turn the power on and just check it all works. But yeah, wonderful. Power's on. Aha, that works. Aha, that works. Aha, that works. Aha, they all work. And finally, yay! So that's good. Everything seems to work. Nothing tripped out. Great. Right, get these covers on. And there we have it. All tidied up. I am not, however, finished in the room, as you might be able to tell. Need to finish off building this side of this wall. Need to put in a power socket. Need to do something about this lovely paintwork. So, yeah, not finished yet. But, da-da-da-da, Spaghetti Junction has gone. Hi and welcome to
Wine of the Week.
And this week we're on a Bordeaux wine. It's a white for a change, and it's a Grave. It's from a place called Chateau de Carol, a gold medal winning white wine nonetheless. Sauvignon Blanc Semillon. So that's what we're having tonight.
Lovely. Do you want to put the dog down so you can do some work?
Okay, dear. I can multitask, can I not? Can you tell me what's going on, please?
Well, I thought we'd have another go at becoming influencers, and apparently this is all of the things that you need to make a table look good.
Okay. Well, this is the important stuff.
Yes, exactly.
A bit pricey, mind. $5.95 a bottle.
Oh, cheers.
Oh. Oh.
And cheers to you at home.
Mm.
Very nice.
Been a busy week, hasn't it? Look, show everybody what came today.
We got our 4-star plaque to go on the outside wall for the sheet.
Woo, woo.
Woo, woo.
So yeah, it's now live on Airbnb for anyone that wants to come on holiday.
There you go. Yeah. And there's a link on our website. So we're going to leave you for this week. Thanks for watching, and we will see you
Next time.